You look like you got a joke lined up.
I always have a joke lined up. What are you talking about?
In this episode, I make a mistake. I just made a mistake. We frisbee and say hello.
Hello. How are you?
All right, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. It's early April here in Tokyo, and that obviously means it's sakura season. There are cherry blossoms everywhere you go. And Eric got an idea, let's just go cherry blossom chasing. Let's just chase the cherry blossoms around and see what we can find today. And he also thought that near our house in western Tokyo that the trees were done. But you can see the tree on my left over here. That's not done. That's what we call mankai. That means that it is in full bloom. It's looking great. The guy next to it, actually, the green one, that's a finished guy. That's another type of sakura. There's many different breeds. So different parks will have blooming at different times. But the park near our house totally is in mankai right now. There's a bunch of other trees here. So Eric, I think the video's finished. And we can probably just take a break. Like chased and caught. Done. But actually, we're gonna go get some breakfast and get our chase on. We're gonna use something special today to have a little bit of fun. That's a big boy. Wow. That's in someone's backyard. Oh my God.
It's a big tree, bro.
Yeah.
So for the breakfast, we're going to head over to one of our favorite chain restaurants in Japan. It's called Komeda, and get us a toast set. And on the way, we're seeing some trees that are popping, which is fun. And it's also kind of nice that the weather has become tolerable.
I'm still wearing my snowsuit.
Katie is still wearing like 6 layers of clothes.
And my ankles are cold.
I've still got the liner inside my motorcycle jacket, but I'm not wearing like the extra stuff and the thick scarf and the extra 3 pairs of pants and the thick like socks and everything. I've taken it down a notch. So it's kind of one of the nice things about cherry blossom season is that you don't have to buckle up all your clothing and everything to go out on a scoot. It doesn't take 10 minutes to get out on a motorbike.
You really do start to feel that transition.
Yeah, for sure.
Spring.
In America, I kind of feel like it was like when the UPS guys start wearing shorts. You know, you'd be like, oh, summer is coming, but here it's like, here it's like, oh, it's the flowers are out, so we're ready for summer. We're trying to figure out if we've actually shown Komeda coffee on videos before or not, and it gets complicated because we come here and live stream all the time. So we know we've thrown Komeda out into the world, but I don't know in what format. So apologies if this is really redundant and you've seen this in many videos before. But I'm sure even if we haven't shown it in past videos, we'll show it in this video, and then I'm sure also future videos when we forgot that we did this. The cool thing about Komeda is that it's a chain that's all over the country, and it has a morning set that comes on this wonderful little morning set menu. And the way that it works is if you order a drink, you get the morning set for free. So the morning set consists of a couple of different items. You can get an egg, or you can get some egg paste, and it comes with a nice half-size thick slice of toast that comes out to be like the size of a normal piece of bread, basically. It's like a big thick one, but then they cut it in half. And if you want to add extra pieces of toast and extra stuff, of course they allow you to do that. But you can come in here and get like a pretty good breakfast and have a pretty good experience, and you're in like this nice wood environment and stuff. The whole thing is just very pleasant. It's a very cool thing, and every time I brought somebody to Komeda, they're like, this is amazing. And they end up going like the next day or whatever, but their bread is like, it's on fire. It's like they put a bunch of butter on here. It's crunchy on the outside, it's smooth on the inside. And I would also like to point out, the drink to get is the Hachimitsu Ore Wina. So it's like a Vienna coffee, I guess, in English. Is that how they would say it? With a lot of cream and a lot of bee juice, honey. And it's a way to go. But if you're a guy and you're with a woman, they'll try to hand it to the woman because it's a girly drink, but it's all right. It's good.
I swear that Komeda is not paying for this. actually will be paying them for this. So that's not necessarily good.
That's actually interesting.
1,600, yeah. So about $5 for each of us. That's really good. And I got my full spread this morning, so I don't feel bad about that. But basically, while I'm finishing off my tappari, which means extra coffee, and getting properly caffeinated for our fun today, I'm going to show you the special thing that we're going to be using for today's cherry blossom chasing. And that's a website. There are a lot of ways that people will go about talking about how full the blooming of sakura or cherry blossoms is throughout Japan. You'll see like calendars, or you'll see like people talking about it on Instagram and like showing where things are in the bloom cycle. But there's a website, tenki.jp. It's just a weather website, but people are posting on it regularly to update how full the bloom is in their area. So what we're gonna do is just head to the full bloom dots that are on the map and have some fun seeing if it's actually accurate, seeing if it takes us to special places. Because if it just takes us to somebody's backyard that has a really big tree and we can't enjoy it, might not be that wonderful. But maybe it's actually taking you to places where you can sit down and have a hanami, which would be having a picnic underneath a sakura tree. I don't know where it's going to lead us, but we're going to use this website and see where it takes us today.
Our first stop on the cherry blossom tour today is going to be up at Lake Tama, which, if I'm not mistaken, is on the border of Tokyo and Saitama. It'll be about a 20-ish minute ride, kind of through suburbia. Then hopefully we'll find some plants and trees and lakes.
So trees was not included in plants? Woo, girl, we are stopping. My butt is not on the seat. I was on my tiptoes on these pegs here.
You know what's nice about a Tuesday at 10:35 in the burbs of Tokyo? There's hardly any traffic, man.
But there's still so many traffic lights. You're still stopping frequently.
Millions.
Yeah.
Eric found a koban. Koban is like a little police box. It's like your local policeman might be in there. Nowadays, sometimes there's just a telephone in there. But they all look different. They all look unique. And this is a little project that I think is I'll spend the rest of my life doing it, because there are apparently 6,000 plus kobans out there. This is 142 that I've found.
I just made a mistake. So I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. So I was like, oh, this is the bathroom area. And I didn't notice the ladies sign, but I did notice the urinal. So I got to the urinal and I'm like doing my business, and I was like, it's kind of low. And I like wasn't paying attention. Then there's this giant sign that says for children. And then I like looked around and I was like, there's no other urinals in here, but there's this one here. Like, this one's only for kids. Where are the men supposed to be? I don't understand.
In nature.
And then I walked outside, and that's when I noticed that it's the ladies' room.
Follow me over here.
So I just used the... Oh, I'm in the ladies' room.
Welcome to the ladies' room. How can I help you? What the fuck is this? Why would this be open? That's so weird. I've never seen a ladies' room that was like, we definitely need a window.
I've never seen a ladies' room with a urinal.
I've seen plenty of them.
Is that the thing?
Yeah, it's so that the little boys can go to the bathroom
I mean,
with their moms.
It totally makes sense. I've never seen that though. Like, because I don't
I'm going to show you some in the future.
I don't go in the ladies' room. And usually the urinal in the ladies' room is not visible from the park.
Yeah. But then again, window. It smells like ass in there. Still kind of smells like the toilet over here. This is bad. So beautiful, but yet not so good smelling. What's Tamakoin? Tamako is the lake?
Yeah,
okay, don't know what the name of the park is.
The park is like Sayama or something like that.
Wow, we were not going to guess on that. So we're at the park outside of Tamako, which is a lake near our house. And yeah, I would say that the website is correct. This is pretty close to top-notch full bloomage, Mankai. We'll have a little walk around, see if we can find any amazingness. At least want to go and see the lake.
It's actually pretty cool art.
That's wow. All these places are focusing on just like nude ladies that nobody has any like care about, and the flow and feel and splash of this is amazing. Face is a little, but the rest of it pretty amazing.
Bit of a butterface.
Bit of a butterface. Tamako is a man-made reservoir, fills up with water at times, doesn't look too plentiful right now, but it is quite beautiful, and the color of it is a nice like deep blue. On this side, you've got the lake, and then on the other side, walking. Oh yes, the ducklings are coming. Then you've got you've got an awesome view of the sakura and the train in the background. Shit just got so Japanese. That's incredible. And then, hold on, we got ducklings here. It's too Japanese right now. What do you think that pipe-looking thing in the background is? Incinerators look like cigarettes, so that doesn't look like an incinerator.
It's gotta have something to do with the reservoir.
It's like a spigot, like a snorkel for the lake.
I have no idea. Maybe a watchtower that you can climb up there and get a peek. Like pre-drone watchtower. Dude, look at the petals.
Wow.
They're so far away from the trees. One of the magical moments of cherry blossom season is when you hit it when they're all in full bloom, but like towards the end of it,
gust.
and there's a little gust, and the loose petals.
I just got hit. I got taken out.
The loose petals come down, and it's like snow almost. It's like so beautiful.
And I think when we came to Japan for the beginning couple of years, we didn't really climb on to this cherry blossom season. We were just like, oh, okay, that's a thing. It's pretty wonderful. Now we're kind of addicted to it, like most people in the country. But one thing that really put me over was we were in Ueno Koen. All the trees are around us, bloomed and beautiful, and the gust comes through. There's just people. We had to like sit on a curb. That's how packed it was. And all of a sudden, the petals start falling, and there's just a gasp amongst everyone.
Yeah.
And that's when I fell in love. Hopefully, that happens for everyone. Maybe you don't need the push.
I spy with my little eye this big motherfucker right here. What the fuck is this? Oh goodness.
Is it a squirrel or a chipmunk?
I go chipmunk, but I still think they did not know what one looked like. I feel like their doodle is better than their statue.
You think that drawing is better than the statue?
Well, I feel like the drawing looks more chipmunk, and what I'm looking at as the statue is more like a nondescript animal.
He looks kind of like he's seen some crazy shit. Or he's giving a birthday present to Godzilla.
Yeah. and just hopes that Godzilla isn't going to kill him afterwards. Like, there's something about, like, I really hope I live through this.
Remember earlier when I was like, you know what's nice? There's no traffic this time of day.
Well, that was 10:30 in the morning. What time is it now? It's midday. Everybody's going to lunch. All I can smell is Hamburg.
That's an okay smell.
Yo. Thank you, dog. Thank you, dog.
You find anything good?
These are fun. It just looks so stupid. But I don't think I want the yellow.
Hold on. Yeah, dude. I think they marketed this right after you.
Nah,
they got your picture on the internet and they were like, yeah, making onigiri out of this girl.
Really?
Twins, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like February of every year, everything in a convenience store is like sakura flavored, this cherry blossom flavored this, cherry blossom flavored that, which is weird because like cherry blossoms is not something you eat, but it's just like a marketing tactic. But now that the cherry blossoms are popping, I'm not trying to find anything that's cherry blossom flavored, and I can't. Usually there'll be like a drink and a tea and like all sorts of stuff, coffees and beers and cherry blossoms on the can and whatever. But I guess that season is over now, even though if you go outside, it's exploding. This is the closest thing I found, but it's sakuranbo. But
That's wrong.
it almost looks cherry blossom.
Yeah.
Look at the can.
Yeah, they got all the flowers and everything.
This is alcohol, by the way.
何の味?
No, it looks like it's good for the kiddos.
I think it's definitely, what? For the kiddos.
It's like
What's the percentage? Hold
just
on.
like marketed.
It's only 3%.
It's like
It's only 3%. They'll be fine.
It's like marketed like for children, dude. It's like rainbows and stuff. Look at this guy. He's got a problem.
Dude, this website, it might be on point. It said almost 100% full bloomin'. I'd put it at 100%. This is crazy. A gust of wind comes through and I feel like I'm in a snowstorm. It's awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. Right here we're gonna have our hanami. We're gonna sit down, put our tarp out, have a picnic, enjoy ourselves and relax. And I've been looking forward to this. This is a sure sign that you are in Saitama, not in Tokyo. This is Kobaton. He is the Yudakara, or the mascot of Saitama, which is just to the north of Tokyo. When we moved here to Japan for the first time, we lived in a city called Kumagaya, which is in Saitama, and he became one of our favorite people to see all the time. One time he showed up at my work, and it was amazing. The actual like mascot came to our work. Ugh, amazing. Love you.
So what we're doing right now is trying to find a place to hanami, where we're going to sit
Yes.
down and have our picnic. And this is part of the process. This is part of the experience of coming here to do hanami, is just trying to figure out where
you
to
fit
go.
into the scheme of everybody else's seating. When it's in Ueno, it's like sit anywhere you can. But here it's kind of like you have to structurally think about like, does that person look like they'll be bothered if I sit this close to them? Or am I going to be stuck in the sunshine? Am I close enough to a tree for Eric's liking? Yeah,
There's all these factors, man.
all these factors. And I present you with right here, sir. This is where all the petals are falling, and that is the factor I'm looking for.
All right, do it. Set it up.
Like a master.
We are hanamiing hard. Hanamiing? Hanamiing?
Hanaming.
Hanamiing?
Yeah.
We are hanamiing. We're looking at the blossoms good, and it is picnic time, which is like part of the game, right? So we hit the Lawson, and like I mentioned, the Lawson, there was no cherry blossom stuff anymore. It starts in February
Like the
or
beginning,
something.
yeah. End of February into March. And then after that, it's like they've decided that it's over when really it hasn't even begun.
But we did get some fun stuff. Lawson kind of has, in my opinion, the best bentos and best not healthy exactly, but meal feeling items. So I got a sandwich that is 2 pieces of different types of sandwich. It's an egg sandal, which is, their egg sandals are good, and then like a katsu in the same sandwich box.
Katsu is a thick cut of pork, and when you put it in a sandwich, it's a thick cut of pork in a sandwich.
We got a salad to share, and a special note, we got some salty wasabi chips,
Whoa, girl.
and these are,
Intense.
yeah.
I just got my tongue on it, and it was like, wow. But I want to do the crunch.
It's a lot of crunch.
Ooh.
These,
I feel like they revamped this flavor.
This is-
I don't remember. I've had this before.
this brand is called kataage, and
It's the best.
it's really good.
my God.
They're like, I guess they're like deep fried chips is kind of what they've done. And they've just really nailed the texture. It's really crunchy, and the flavors are explosive. And these are strong wasabi.
And I went through a period of time where I was just addicted to potato chips. So I tried all the potato chips that were out there, and that's the jam.
What kind of sandwich did you get?
Just ham and tube cheese.
Why'd you go with that?
I'm on a cheese diet.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
the cheese thing. So you just found cheese.
Yep, just found cheese.
I got another drink from the boss man, I recently had one with berries, and this one has got mango and passion fruit. I've had this in the past, and it's actually, if I recall, quite good. Smell it.
I can't smell. Oh no, it took a second. It's windy outside.
Here, I'll block it.
It's totally coming from the other.
Block it.
Oh, it actually helped.
Did it help?
Oh yeah, that's a spritz.
Yeah.
And the drink that I got, and this is just gonna highlight my addiction to caffeine, which is fine. But I like to get energy drinks. When I'm in America, the variety is outstanding. I have so much fun every day. But here in Japan, they just came out with this new version of Monster. So this is like within the last month, this is new.
What is it called? Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red?
Ruby Red. Give it a try. Boy's gonna be bouncing off the walls.
It's okay. I like my mango drink more. That's got more excitement and punch.
What I was going to say is, like, I don't think that this is a great flavor, but
It's not bad though. Some of them are bad.
like right now they've got peach, kiwi, grapefruit, and some other one that are like white. Whatever white is.
You're
like,
calling this grapefruit?
this is grapefruit, yes. Ruby red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a ruby red grapefruit.
Yeah, it's not a super strong grapefruit flavor. It could be because
Oh
that
my
wasabi
gosh.
is in my
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Like that might have been like a little bit of an influence. One of Katie's complaints about sandwiches from convenience stores is that they become push-up bras, where you'll look at the package at the front and you're like, wow, that's a lot of filling. But then you flip around the back when you pop off the bra and there's not much in the back. What kind of push-up bra situation have we got here?
Full on.
Is it?
That's an official fully.
Oh, is it good? You're considering this good? Oh, so like you would...
I can see it all the way through.
I went down a really crude road and I just stopped myself. I think we'll just keep this family friendly.
Ah, that's probably best. Dude, they got crepes. Oh, weird kid coming our way. It's like the third weird kid of the day. You know, The Omen, you know this movie?
Yeah.
I'm really feeling those vibes in this park. Like all the children are possessed. Sakura aren't the only thing blooming right now. Yeah, that definitely felt natural.
There's also more flowers down here blooming.
That was perfect. I don't think we need to do any more about that. Dude, I don't know if I know English anymore. I'm sitting here and I'm like, do you want to play frisbee? Is that the verb? Play frisbee?
Play with the frisbee?
Play with the frisbee? You want a frisbee?
Do you want a frisbee?
I don't know how to ask this.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I don't know. Straight at your nards. I'm really good at catching.
So we're back on Scooty. We're gonna head another 30-40 minutes to another location that I found on the website. This one I've chosen because the website actually provides you with pictures of where you're going, or at least like a little hint of what you should be excited about. And for this one, they have one of those weeping willows. So we're hoping to see that that's in full bloom right now. And I'm hoping to get a fika and enjoy the view.
So are we looking for fika before we get there, or are you hoping that this location is going to have a fika?
Fika before, and hopefully
Fika before.
a popsicle.
Oh, so we're going to a convenience store.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not gonna be
I
like-
already know what's at my local convenience store, so I need to know what's at all the ones that are not around me.
We're not exactly going to find like a mom and pop popsicle place. Oh, mom and popsicle. That would be a
we
real,
will
that's a
not
good-
find a mom and popsicle.
Dude, why don't we open a little shop called Mom and
Call it
Popsicle?
mom and popsicle?
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Holy
Oh my god,
smokes.
it's amazing.
Selling popsicles, baby. We've rolled into the little mountain-ish town of Ome. It's a really pretty little town. If you want to get out of the city for a quick day trip and see something a little different visiting, this would be a good spot to hit. There is hopefully a little shrine here we're about to check out. Hopefully has some cool sakura. Sakura. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Shout out to Tenki.jp. Again, not another place that in any way sponsored this or whatever. We at least don't have to pay them. It's a free website. But that brought us to like a variety of different things. Like we were lakeside earlier. We spent lunch at an amazing like sakura-filled park. And now I found a weeping willow type sakura that we can just sit under and enjoy some ice cream. I've eaten this one several times now. You have to follow the instructions to open it, which I apparently have not remembered. So where's one? One, I think you gotta hold here and tear across. This is like a crepe. Tear that across. So there's one. Then number two, you take this yellow part and you pull that across. And that opens up your whole crepe opportunity. Ugh. There are further cuts that you can go down. We'll get there soon enough. It's slightly melted.
Is it really ice creamy, or is it like whip, or what's the vibe of this
It's
crepe?
whippy.
It's whippy? Huh, interesting.
Yeah. I thought you had one before. I think I got you one.
Yeah, it's probably been a while. I don't remember every crepe I've ever had.
I do.
Katie got our ice creams, but I just stopped outside of a convenience store and she ran in and just picked a couple of things and came out. And she got me this white peach tart bar. Looks good. And I sat down and I was like, should I talk about this or not? And she was like, no, it's not interesting. I'm sitting here thinking like, why did you go in and get me something that wasn't noteworthy? You know
I've
what I'm
already
saying?
eaten that a couple times and it doesn't have a fun way to open it.
Oh my God. It smells really strong of peach.
It is a peach tart bar.
It's a bit tart.
Is it bar?
It's shaped like a bar.
Definitely bar.
It's literally got like chunks of peach in it. Do they have ice cream, like popsicles of this style in America, or is this a Japan thing?
I was so disappointed at the popsicle game in America. What America does, it has more variety of ice cream tubs. More variety of ice cream flavors that you can get in tubs. Like
true.
here it's just Haagen-Dazs and it's like, okay. But you can get the tin roof sundae. Hot damn! Gosh. But yeah, here popsicle game is out of this world. And every single convenience store you go to has different popsicles. Like sometimes when I need a popsicle, I will walk to 5 different convenience stores because you know that they're all like right next to each other. And I will be finding the one that I need.
Nice crepe.
Got me a crepe today.
Is there a goat?
I don't know. I've been looking out there. I think there's a... Let's go find the goat after this. Eric, there's an obstacle. Do I just go?
I mean, I think maybe that might be the end of the road.
Really?
There's
so much more forest past this.
We found a bamboo forest, and it's certified bamboo. It doesn't weigh that much actually for how big it looks. It's like mostly water weight. Oh yeah.
What does that even mean? Mostly water weight. Wow, this is unexpected.
Hey, stop. Listen.
Animals and nature.
Yeah, just the tweeting. Spring.
And then the banging.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta build stuff.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Just out back. I don't know. Tori. I think there's like 9. How many tories did I do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. I think there's 13
There was
or 14.
insufficient tories, but this is like a Fushi.
Fushimi Taisha.
Wow, how'd you do that? Okay, what he said. So there's like a shrine in Kyoto that has like all of these tories that go on and on and on and on and on. And this is just like a little one of them. It's cute. You've told me that at every jinja, at every shrine, there's usually a sakura, and behind you, there is a jinja. So, let's see if there's a cherry blossom tree in there. What the hell, there's a palm tree? Oh, that's in somebody else's yard.
This might be a little too small to qualify.
Yeah, it might be too small.
Got a train.
It has a train too. I don't think it qualifies. It's not a jinja.
There was a cherry blossom tree.
Ew, Eric, that's disgusting.
What? I didn't cut it down.
How are we gonna cope with this? I can't emotionally cope with that. That's like watching a snuff film. We spent so much time loving the trees.
The snuff only has impact if you love the victim.
Yes, I know.
We've come into Ome Station, just a walk from where the shrine where all the cherry blossoms we just looked at were, or even closer to the shrine without the cherry blossoms. And what I'm going to do is something that I've started very recently, is something called Eki Tagu, which is like a stamp rally that's on your phone. You can come into not every JR station, but a lot of JR stations, and you can use this app to do like a stamp. It's a digital thing, so it's like an NFC thing over here. So we're gonna slide on over. And do the touch. And it says, I can't get this tag? This one's not working? Wait. Oh. Bam. So there we go. Now we've got Ome Station in our stamp booklet. It's not as satisfying, to be honest with you, but it's easy to carry around.
A 143. Usually on days like this where we go outside of Tokyo, I end up finding like 2 or 3 new koubans.
We're in Tokyo.
We're in Saitama.
No, we're not. Ome.
I thought Ome was in Saitama. My whole map is wrong.
This is not the world's greatest shot, but off in the distance, through all the power lines on the hill, you can see, with just the last splash of light from the day, some speckles of cherry blossom trees on the mountains. When its lighting is better and they're not so far away and not through so many power lines, it's quite magical to see. It's kind of little puffs of popcorn on the hill. But this is what we get from the vantage point that we have with the light that we have. And also I shot it with my phone. Look at this road, man. 1 lane, 2 directions.
I don't even know if this is a lane.
Like a sidewalk. So we are going to slide out of Ome back towards Tachikawa and then past Tachikawa to an area called Kunitachi.
And I'm super psyched about that because I wanted to start the video in Kunitachi because I feel like their spread of sakura is amazing, and now we just found out that they have a light up. So I feel really lucky that we didn't start there and that we're ending there. Hopefully it's as beautiful as I think it's going to be, but I've gone there a couple times while the sakura has been blooming there. Amazing.
And also, hopefully, the light up is actually happening. We're kind of sure it is, but there have been a lot of places that we're like, oh, we'll go to this place, and then we check the dates, and it's like, oh, it's just finished, or it's only on the weekends, or whatever. So, in the hunt for a evening sakura adventure, we've found a lot of busts, but hopefully, this one works out because
Kunitachi's
it's actually
never failed me.
And it's also sort of like kind of on the way home. It makes a good loop for the day.
Yeah.
Even if we have to kind of go fast home a little bit, it's okay. Just to be clear, by the way, there are not just cherry blossoms in the places that we went. As you can see, we're driving past a ton of cherry blossoms over here to the right now.
Yeah, this is madness.
There are a lot of cherry blossom trees in Japan. So I guess my point is a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to go to Japan during cherry blossom season because I don't want to deal with the crowds around the cherry blossoms. Or they're like, I want to go, but I want to avoid the crowds. It's not that hard to just go places where there is nobody and get the cherry blossoms to yourself, especially on weekdays. Like, we went to a park today and there were some people there, but it wasn't hard to find a place to sit down and enjoy it. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Like,
and when you're on vacation, every day's vacation.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're on vacation, then you don't have to worry about following the weekends. So don't stress it. And I would say, like, do a little bit of research for yourself. You don't have to go far outside of the city.
Tinky.jp, dude. Yeah. What? That was so easy.
That said, like what Katie was talking about earlier with the big crowd of people that we were with that one time that we were in Ueno Park and petals came down and everybody oohed. There's something to be said about going and having a time with cherry blossoms in a huge group of people.
Yes.
Like, it's crowded, and if you're not into crowds, I can understand that, but there's still definitely value if you're into that vibe.
If you let the moment just swallow you, crowds and all, it's spectacular.
We got us a bit of boob plate. Never seen one glowing.
We have made it to Kunitachi and the light up is happening and the traffic is outrageous. Wow, that slowed us down quite a bit, huh? So Kunitachi has really, really great holiday displays, like for Christmas, for winter illumination, for sakura. They're top notch for how they display their city. I have a lot of friends who live in Kunitachi. I come to Kunitachi for language classes, and I'm kind of jealous of how well they're doing their city. Tachikawa is not doing this, and it is just amazing.
The lucky part is Kunitachi is pretty close to Tachikawa, so it's not hard to come and enjoy it when they do this kind of thing. These are huge trees too, dude.
Yes, and it's for like a long way on this road.
Very cool. All right, so we need to find a place to let Scooty sleep while we check this out and then get some food.
There's something you don't know about what we're doing right now.
About pizza?
About the pizza and about Kunitachi and about the light up. So our anniversary was a week ago, and this is what I wanted to do for our anniversary. Like, I wanted to go and get pizza in Kunitachi, and I wanted to go and enjoy the sakura. It could have been at lunchtime. I didn't even know there was a light up. So just to enjoy the street that they have here. And we're actually getting to do it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you. We didn't get to do it because of?
The rain. It was really terrible weather, so I bought a whole bunch of like pizzas for us to make at home, and we made pizza at home. It was good.
Be careful, it comes out like a lot of oil coming out of a thing onto a pizza. So Japan often gets clowned on the internet about their pizza game being poor because people will eat at like Domino's and like they'll go on the menu and they'll like get the weirdest one and then they'll eat it and be like, oh, it's the weirdest pizza ever, it's gross or whatever. Or they'll go to Saizeria, which is fine for the price, but it's not a great pizza, it's just a fun experience. But the reality is Japan's pizza game is actually pretty strong. If you go to some of these like local Italian restaurants that they have, they're like, like run by this like a dude from the town, not like a chain. They make legit pizza with legit toppings and legit cheese. And you got to spend a little bit. These pizzas are probably $13 and $15 or something like that a piece. So, you come in here and get some wine. I'm not drinking, I'm driving. Katie is getting some wine. And you could end up dropping $30, $35, $40 maybe. But you're having a pretty legit meal. Like, this is a legitimately delicious piece of pizza with a good amount of cheese, and it's an Italian style thing. So if you're coming here looking for like an American style pizza, you're gonna maybe not understand what you're getting into, but it's good. And this has got gorgonzola on it. It's like a 4-cheese pizza, and then they'll put honey on it, which I don't know if that's actually like authentic to Italy or whatever, but they do it in Japan, and it's freaking good when you mix the gorgonzola and the honey. It's a strong cheese flavor. Like, people think that people in Japan don't like cheese or like thick cheese flavors, but this is like a strong cheese and it's really good. So what I'm saying is, like, if you come to Japan and you're like, I'm gonna avoid the pizza or whatever, don't worry about it. Like, try one of these places and you're probably gonna be pretty happy.
hard.
Yeah, Katie had, she put a bunch of pizza in her belly and then a glass of wine. And then,
And now it's time to go home.
To give her credit, a whole day of cherries and blossoms and fun. I'm a bit wiped out. But it's cool to end this with the cherry blossoms being lit up like this.
Yes.
And just to drive it in, like, again, these things are everywhere. Trees are everywhere. I was like, how many cherry trees do you think there are in Japan? And I said 1 million, and you went,
And I was
yeah.
like, yeah, way more than that. But one thing I want to point out is that Kunitachi has not sponsored us for this video at all.
We gotta get sponsored. This is getting ridiculous.
I just love the things that I love, and I think you should love the things that I love. Come to Kunitachi and enjoy the light up if you get the chance.
And the pizza
many
place is
other events and eateries in the area.
What was that pizza place called? Was that the
Pizzito.
Pizzito. Oh, okay. I didn't.
Pizzetto.
I didn't get even any footage of the outside of the building, which helps people find videos sometimes.
Oh.
Or find things in videos. I forgot to get B-roll.
Yeah,
go back?
we straight up just walked. You can go back. I'm gonna go home. He's the driver. I have no choice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes, it was a great activity. Just jump on a website and see where it takes you.
One regret: we couldn't get any of those nasty sakura snacks.
Where are they?
You gotta
vanish
you gotta
in
load
April?
up. You gotta load up in February, so you got them stored, and then you're ready to go when it comes to be sakura time.
Yeah, and they're all out of date.
But I do think we made a whole video about sakura snacks one year, so
Yeah, so-
whatever, we've had them, and I don't have a good memory of it. So maybe it's not actually a regret. Maybe it's a blessing.
Possibly. Tamago is a... It sounded like tamago. This is not an egg. Hold on. Bitch, did you see that? No, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. So not video evidence of that at all. You know how many layers I'm wearing right now? A lot. It's early April here. I was about to say July.
Did you hear it vibrate?
I did.
It looks okay.
Can you actually see yourself in the reflection?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how it is. I feel like I just got to vibrate.
I just turned it on.
Okay.
What's a hanami?
Whoop. Merp. That's the sound of the police.
I vote for murder.
Hey man, we've been filming all day today on Scooty, and I have been using this little printed piece that you gave me for the microphone. So I put it on this clamp and then just clamp onto a bag that's down here. It's hard to show, but anyways, I just want to say thank you because it's coming in really handy and it makes it really easy to capture the environmental sound from Scooty, and it totally fits just perfect. It's like really well designed. Anyway, thanks man. This is a great video.
Seriously, I'm not adulting well enough. And I already used all the napkins on the table. This is just bullshit.
What are you doing, man? You're putting your things. Look at here. They got a solution here in Japan, man.
That's not wet enough. It's early April here in Tokyo, and obviously that means that people are going to be out doing hanami. They're going to be under cherry trees, cherry blossom trees. I'm going to start this over.
I got you good, you son of a bitch. There we go.
That's something.
Throw it on my face so it actually goes to my nipples.
Yeah, good point.
I call this girl takes photo of girl.
What?
It's called this piece of art here that I just made.
Girl takes picture of girl.
Yeah, same girl. There's only one girl. That was a lot of oil.
Nothing's in the right spot.
Well, that's your job. You're supposed to put it in the right spot. That's the whole point.
Yeah. But you need an anchor point, and so far, getting no anchors. It's rude of this Rubik's Cube to leave me hanging like that. Okay, gotta be something in here that's right. There it is. Okay.
So, keeping that one. Ooh, look at that. Lots. So, this is the part I hate the most. Finish.
Thanks to everyone who helps make these videos possible with their support over at Patreon. If you'd like to help us make more videos and get some cool perks, check it out, link below.